Hello, my beautiful and gorgeous bougie friend. Welcome back to the channel. Do you like my nails? Do you love them? Well, guess what, mama? These are press-on nails. Yes, friend. These are freaking press-on nails. So this is my first time creating extra long press-on nails. And you guys are probably going to be like, Val, what's so special about these press-on nails? There are press-on nails everywhere. Well, mama, this is the longest press-on nail that I could find on the market. Look at it compared to my extra long press-on nail, friend. And look, this is your everyday press-on nail. This is from the Macart, the Macart ones that you could get on Amazon, you can get on AliExpress. Look how tiny it is compared to my extra long press-on nail, friend. So that is what's special about my nail. The reason why I stopped creating or working with press-on nails is because I love length, friend, and there just weren't any press-on nails like these, like the ones that I wear all the time. Look at my long ass nails, friend, and I love them long, and I'm not gonna stop wearing them long. So I decided to go ahead and create extra long press-on nails. And if you guys want to learn how I create them, please stick around. I'm going to show you how I encapsulate glitter, and I'm going to show you guys how I make these 3D flowers all without acrylic. No acrylic, no polygel, no mess, no stress, hella easy. But a little bit of a disclaimer though, I'm not a professional. I am just a regular schmegular girl just like you, doing nails at home. So if you have any tips, tricks, or advice for me, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will be more than happy to read it. And yeah, this is my first time creating extra long press-on nails, so please be easy on me, friend, and let's get started boo-boo. So I'm gonna start off by cleaning off my little area, and I'm going to get my press-on nail stand with my blue Loctite putty. I will be linking everything down in the description box below. And the nails that I am using on my press-on nail stand are extra long coffin tip nails. These are from Macart, I believe. I think these are the ballerina ones. I forgot. I will be linking everything down below, like I said. And there's a little hair in my blue tack putty. I don't know if you guys could see it. I hope you can't, but I can't take it out now. So I'm going to begin by taking my little clippers, and I'm going to cut I'm gonna cut my press-on nail like so. And the reason why I'm going to be cutting it is because the tip is a little bit too tapered. So I'm going to cut it. I'm not gonna cut it too short, and then I am going to cut the rest of them. And now that I am done cutting them down, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab these tips that I got from Amazon. These are C-curved tips. I really love these tips. These are my favorite. I want to try using these with polygel, and I am going to find one that fits my press-on nail perfectly, like so. And I am going to try to attach them or glue them together. So I am going to grab a little file, and I'm going to buff just a little tip of my press-on nail just to give it some texture. I'm scared that the tip might pop off if I apply it with a smooth texture. I don't know. Just let me do my thing. And now I'm going to clean it off with rubbing alcohol or regular alcohol. And yeah, voila. And this will get rid of any excess grease or any dust. And I'm also going to clean the back of my C-curve tip as well. I don't think this is going to do anything, but I just wanted to see, you know. And now I'm going to grab some ultra thick rhinestone glue, and I'm going to grab some base coat. These are both from Macart as well, but you could also find them on Amazon. And this is what the thick glue looks like. It's pretty thick, and I'm not going to grab a large amount. I'm just going to grab like a small amount, and I'm going to place some on the tip of my press-on nail that I just cut, and I'm going to place it where I filed it or where I buffed it. Now I'm going to grab my base coat, and I'm going to apply it over the rhinestone glue. And now I'm going to grab my tip, and I am going to place it like so. Make sure that it's nice and straight, and I'm going to set it in the UV lamp. And the way that I set it in my UV lamp is I flip my lamp upside down, and I'm going to be holding my two tips together until I can let them go, like so. Bloop. Magic, voila. And now you have an extra long press-on nail, friend. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the rest of my nails, and make sure that they're straight, friend. You don't want them to set crooked. So yeah, there we go. a set of extra long press on nails. And don't forget to set them in the UV lamp for 60 seconds one last time to make sure that the glue is 100% set. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a nail file and I'm going to blend the two tips together. And I'm going to do that to the rest of my nails. And this is what your nails should look like. And once you're done filing them with the file, I'm going to take a buffing block and I'm going to buff the whole entire nail to make it nice and smooth. And now I'm going to dust off the nail and then I'm going to clean it off with some alcohol to get rid of the extra dust and grease from my dirty little fingers. And now we have a full cover extra long tip, friend. And I'm going to go over them with a nice layer of IBD hard gel. If you guys are new to IBD, it's really easy to use. It's the consistency of really thick gel nail polish. It's a lot easier to use than acrylic. It's a lot easier to use than polygel, and it's not as sticky. And one thing that I noticed about my nails is that they were looking a little bit too wide. So I'm going to be cutting the sides of my nails and then I'm going to be filing them down to make them a little bit more skinny. They were looking a little bit like duck bills. So I should have done this before, but I didn't really realize how fat they were looking or how wide they were looking. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut the sides. I'm gonna file them down, make them nice and skinny, and we're gonna start designing, friend. And once you're done filing, don't forget to dust them off and clean them off so we could be ready to make a design. Okay, but before we add any IBD gel, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my base coat and I'm going to paint on a nice thin layer of it all over my press-on nails like so. And the reason why I'm going to be doing this is because I do not want my IBD gel to pop off. Like, do you guys know what I mean? I don't want it to pop off clean like a polygel nail. And I'm not going to set my nails yet. I'm going to leave them wet because I want to create a little gradient confetti glitter nail like this one. This one's my first one that I ever created. Don't make fun. It looks a little whack. But yeah, these are the glitters that I'm probably going to be using. I think I want to create a pink one, so I'm going to say bye-bye to the Easter colored glitter. And this glitter I got from AliExpress. This one I got from Etsy. This one I believe I got from the San Jose flea market. And this one I got from Amazon. These are little butterflies. But when you put them on the nail, you can't even see them. So that made me kind of angry. I put them on my nail and they like disappeared right into my nail. So sad, so sad. Well, anyways, let's get started. So I'm going to grab a little container full of water. And you guys will see why I use water. And I'm going to grab a little dotting tool like so. You guys could use a toothpick, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to grab my dotting tool and I'm going to dip it in water and I'm going to use it to pick up my little confettis. So in order to create the little gradient confetti nail, I'm going to lay my glitters one by one. I know, friend. I thought whenever you created gradient glitters, I thought you could just easily dump the glitter onto the nail and call it a day, but it actually takes a lot of time and patience and precision. I don't have patience, but anything for the nails. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to be laying down my confettis one by one, and I'm going to keep laying them down in perfect little rows like so until I hit halfway through the nail. Yeah, half through the nail. That sounds about right? You don't want to take it too low because then it won't look that grady. Yeah, okay. I think that works. Okay, you guys are catching me in think mode. This is my first time creating a nail like this, so I'm very confusion. So I'm going to keep on laying them down in little rows like so, and I'm going to keep on doing it until I hit halfway. Yes, okay. And then we'll start scattering them. Okay, friend, I'm back. And this is as far as I took them. I laid them down almost halfway throughout the whole entire nail. And now I'm going to dip into my larger pieces. I'm going to still be working with my larger pieces of glitter. And I'm going to start slowly scattering them down. I'm not going to lay them down perfectly. I'm just going to scatter them about and I'll let you guys watch. Okay, and now that I'm done laying down all the large pieces of glitter and scattering them about, I'm gonna dip into my smaller pieces of glitter, and I'm also going to start scattering them about as well. And I'm talking about the small pieces as well. And I'm also going to be dipping into my butterflies. And I'm just going to be using them to fill in some gaps and just scattering them all over the place. However you feel like, friend, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Just glitter your little heart out, boo-boo, but not too much because this is our first layer. You do not want to make it too chunky. And I'm pretty happy with how I glittered this nail out. So now I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when I take it out, I'm going to repeat the process again. Okay, and now that I've taken my nail out of the UV lamp, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my base coat once again, and I'm going to paint on another layer. And I'm going to leave it wet. I'm not going to set it. And I'm going to pick up my dotting tool once more. I'm going to dip it in water, and I'm going to dip into my large pieces of glitter. And instead of laying them down perfectly like I did the first time, I'm just going to use my large pieces of glitters to fill in the gaps. So anywhere where I see a large hole or where I could see right through the nail, I'm going to use my large pieces of glitter to cover the gaps. And I'm only going to place them in the middle of my nail. I'm not going to place them too far out on the sides because it'll make the nail look wider when we encapsulate it, and they will look like duckbills. You do not want duckbill nails. And now that I am done placing my large pieces of glitter, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dip into my small pieces of glitter once again, and I'm going to start adding more in the bottom. And I'm also going to start using them to fill in some of the holes that I couldn't fill in with my large pieces of glitter as well. And I'm also going to be adding more butterflies and getting a little creative with it. Okay, and this is what my nail looks like. I really love it. It looks really pretty, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when I take it out, I'm not going to do anything else to it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work on my other nail, and I'm also going to do the same thing. I'm going to create an encapsulated glitter gradient look, and I'm just going to let you guys watch, and I'll be right back. Wow, look how pretty they look. Okay, friend, and now that I'm done glittering out my nails, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set the whole entire nail set as a whole, because you want the base coat to set. And I put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds, and now it is time to use the IBD gel. So for my IBD gel, I'm gonna grab this little brush. This is a little painter brush that I got from like a little painting kit from Michael's, and this is what the IBD gel looks like. I have a crystal sitting in the bottom of it because I used to use it to bling out my nails. Don't recommend IBD hard gel to apply your bling. The bling pops off and it doesn't last forever. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, scoop it up, roll it up like spaghetti, and I'm going to apply it on my nail like so. And like I said, it's like really thick clear gel nail polish. So instead of dragging it though, like how you would with gel nail polish, blob it onto your nail and start patting it and guide it to the tip. I eventually started dragging it, but you don't really want to drag it, friend, because that's what causes the bubbles. You do not want bubbles in your nail. But unfortunately, I get really impatient and I just start dragging it. So what you want to do is you just want to place the glob on your nail and you want to guide the glob all the way up to the tip. but sometimes I just be dragging. Oh well, who cares? Okay, friends, so this is what my nail is looking like after my first layer of IBD gel. Look a little closer. Do you see any boublés? I think it looks good, yeah. And if it looks a little bumpy, like if you use IBD gel yourself and it looks a little bumpy, just let it sit for like about a minute or two and it will level out and it will even on its own, and then you could put it in the UV lamp. So don't put it in the UV lamp if you think it looks bumpy, friend. Let it sit and it'll level out, and then put it in the UV lamp. Okay, so I'm gonna continue adding a layer of IBD gel to all of my press-on nails, and when I'm done adding a layer to each and every single one of my little tips, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my set in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. Well, all right, friendship. So this is what our nail set is looking like after one layer of IBD gel. I have already placed it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds, and this is the final result. And it looks good. No air bubbles. However, they are still on the thin side. So I'm considering doing a second layer of IBD gel. Actually, yes, I am going to do a second layer of IBD gel. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. 2 layers of IBD gel laid out. I'm hella dumb. Well, anyways, this is what our nail set is looking like after 2 layers of IBD gel. I have already placed it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And after you take your nails out of the UV lamp, they should be a little tacky because of the IBD gel. So go ahead and grab some alcohol and just clean the tops of your nails, and the stickiness and tackiness should come off, and your nail should be ready to file. So I'm gonna grab this nail file right here, and I am going to start filing my nail. I'm going to file the sides like so, and then I'm also going to square off the tip. And then I'm going to start filing the whole entire body of my nail to make sure that it is that it is nice and smooth. So I grab my nail file and I hold it flat like so, and I'm going to file the rest of my nail. But you know what, friend, I'm kind of mad at myself because I was hella off frame. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to explain to you on this nail. I don't do anything fancy with my filing. I just don't want you guys to be out of the loop, and I don't want you guys to be confused. So I just hold my press-on nail like so, and then I take my nail file and I press it flat up against my nail, and I just buff the surface of the nail like so, and I just try to get rid of any bumps or any wavy areas where the IBD gel is uneven. And as you guys can see, I start at the tip and I work my way down. I don't file all over the place. And yeah, and once I have gotten rid of any bumps or any uneven areas, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean up the sides, and I'm going to square off the top of my nail a little bit. Okay friends, and once I am done filing and buffing with my nail file, I'm going to go over my nails once more with a buffing block. And the buffing block just gets rid of any texture that the nail file leaves behind. It just smooths the nail out and it looks really nice. And I'm going to do this to all of my nails. And this is what our nails should be looking like afterwards. And once I am done with all that buffing and filing, I'm going to clean them off with some alcohol. And I am done. And I'm going to do this to all of my nails, friend. However, I'm only going to apply clear gel nail polish over my encapsulated press-on nails. If you don't add the clear gel nail polish over your encapsulated nails, you won't be able to see the glitter shine through. So please add a nice thick layer of juicy clear gel nail polish. Put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And this is what they should look like afterwards. However, I don't really like them, friend. Can you tell? Look, you could tell where I glued them together. I didn't drag the glitter low enough, so I recreated them and I created these little guys and I dragged the glitter lower so you won't be able to tell where I glued them together. They look much better, right? Well, at least I think so. And now let's get to decorating the nails that we didn't encapsulate. So I'm going to be painting them with this beautiful nude by Orly, and it's pretty see-through and it's not as opaque as I'd like it to be. So I'm going to be adding 3 layers of this color. So here is my first layer, and then I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to paint on my second layer. And then I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds again. And now I'm going to apply my third layer. And by the third layer, it looked pretty cute. So I decided to keep it at that color. And then I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds once more. And here are our final results, boo-boos. And now we have to add a layer of clear gel nail polish. So many layers. And don't forget that once you're done painting them, to stick them in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And this is what they should look like when they are out. Don't they look super cute, super shiny? And now I want to show you guys how I create my 3D flowers. So I created my 3D flowers using carving gel. I saw that the only way to create 3D flowers was by using acrylic. And to be honest, you guys already know that I don't know how to use acrylic. So I got to thinking, and the carving gel actually works perfectly fine. And look how cute the flowers look. By the way, this one fell face first into the carpet when I was setting it, so I got a whole bunch of little black gaga specks on it. My bad. But anyways, let me show you how I use it. So I scoop some of it out with a little spatula, and it feels kind of like Play-Doh. So I'm gonna scoop it out and I'm gonna rip it apart, and I'm gonna roll it up into a little ball, a tiny little small ball, and I'm gonna place it on my nail like so. Bloop. It might be hard to place the little ball on the surface of your nail because it is so smooth at first, but just keep trying, friend. Don't worry, it will eventually stick to your nail. So there you go. Voila, the little ball is on our nail. And now I'm going to roll another little ball, and I'm going to stick it next to the one that I just placed. And now I'm going to place another little ball next to it. And I'm going to roll 4 little balls, friend. It kind of reminds me of that little Mexican cookie with marshmallow in it. And it has like fresa in the middle, strawberry. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? What are those called? Those are my favorite. Well, anyways, this is what our little flower is looking like so far. 4 little balls rolled up next to each other. And with the small side of my dotting tool, I am going to press into the balls, and I'm going to start creating my petals. And I'm just going to press into each petal like so. And now I'm going to press into each petal with the larger side of my dotting tool. And once I am happy with my petals, I'm going to start bringing in the petals to add more detail and to make them a little bit more defined. They kind of look a little bit like butterflies now, huh? Hella cute. We should create 3D butterflies next. And now I'm going to take a little dotting tool, and I'm going to press a little gem in the center of our little 3D flower. And voila, she is done. And she looks hella cute. I'm so proud of these little 3D flowers, friend. I love them. And I don't have to use stinky acrylic. I'm so happy. Okay, and now that we are done creating our little 3D flower, I am going to stick it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when it cures, friend, it cures hella hard, like a rock. Do you guys want to hear it? Okay, I just took it out of the UV lamp right now. Look. It does a little taka 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 noise when you tap on it. And now I'm going to create another little flower. Okay, friends, and now that I am done with my little flower, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to create the rest of the flowers, and I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And this is the design that I came up with. However, I kind of like the smaller flowers, so I created this now with smaller flowers. But what do you guys think? Do you like the big flowers or do you like the tiny flowers? I should have mixed sizes, huh? Well, anyways, I'm gonna go with the small flowers. Hopefully I didn't make the wrong choice. And now I'm going to move on and I'm going to create more little flowers, but for my thumb this time. And this is what my thumb is looking like. As you guys can see, I went ahead and I added another flower and then I put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And now let's get to blinging out our nails. So I'm going to get a crystal pickup pen, and then I'm going to get some rhinestone glue. I'm going to get the squeeze glue and some ultra thick glue. And then I'm also going to use some round AB gems of different sizes. I'm also going to be using these large AB gems as well. And these pink pears. All these gems I got from Amazon. I will have everything linked down in the description box below. And I will also be using these gems. However, I did not get these on Amazon. I got these from the San Jose flea market. However, I did find a dupe for them and I will also be linking them down below. And now I'm going to dip into my ultra thick glue because the gem in the center that I'm going to be applying is a 3D gem. So I'm going to apply my glue onto my nail like so with my brush, and then I'm going to pick up my pear, my gem. It's a 3D gem, and I'm just going to place it in the glue, and then I'm going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. I'm going to pick it up with my tweezers. I'm going to place it in my glue. I'm going to make sure that it's nice and straight, and I'm going to set it in the UV lamp. Okay, and now that my center gem has set in the UV lamp, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my squeeze glue, and I am just going to squeeze it all over the areas that I want to apply gems. So I want to apply gems around my pear and above my pear and beneath it. So I'm just going to squeeze my glue. And then I'm going to start applying my gems. And I deeply apologize, but I didn't get a lot of my bling on camera. I unfortunately filmed most of it off camera. I don't know, friend. I was hella off frame today. I think it's probably because I filmed my nails on the floor. I left my desk back at my mom's and I still haven't gotten it to my new spot. So my bad, friend. I'll do better next week, I promise. Don't hate me. I love you. I hope you guys enjoyed these little highlights though. Okay, and once you're done blinging out your nails, make sure that everything is nice and straight, and then put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And once I take my nail out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wipe my gems off with some alcohol. And what this is going to do is going to clean them really well, and they're going to be super shiny. Look, bam. Hella shiny. It looks so nice, friend. I just can't stop looking at it. Bling, 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 bling. It looks so expensive. Ew. Okay, and now I'm going to show you guys how I create these little like bling belts on my 3D flower nails. And I'm gonna make like a little belt go all the way up my thumbnail. And I don't really know how to describe how to create these blings, so I drew it out and I hope you guys could understand. I do one small gem and then 2 gems and then 1 gem and then 2 gems and then 1 gem. Does that make sense? I hope I didn't confuse you. Well, I thought drawing it out might help you, so let me show you how I create them in person. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my crystal pickup tool, and with my glue I'm going to draw a squiggle line, and this is the glue that I'm going to use. It's my Jenny Secret crystal pen. I'm so sorry that I'm hella off camera, but I drew a little squiggle design going across my nail, and I'm going to start to cover that little squiggle line with bling. So as you guys could see, I laid down a really tiny gem first, and then 2 gems, and then I'm going to place a gem in between, and then I'm going to place these other gems next, 2 gems after that one. But as you guys could see, that gem is too small and it doesn't create a good bling belt effect, so I'm going to remove that tiny gem. I'm going to kick it out, and then I'm going to grab a larger gem. I'm going to place it in the center, and then I'm going to make the other 2 gems hug it like so. And then I'm going to grab a gem that is that same exact size, and I'm going to place it after the 2 gems that we just placed like so. Does that make sense? And I'm going to keep repeating this pattern. I'm going to place 2 gems like this, and then I'm going to place a gem in between it like so. And then another set of gems like this, and then another gem in between it like so. Like a little bling belt. Make sense? I hope I'm not confusing you. And I'm going to continue doing this little pattern all the way till I reach the top. And once I'm done, I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And I also apologize if I'm off frame a little bit while trying to film this bling. I twist the nail all over the place. I just can't keep up, homegirl. But like I said, next time I'll definitely do better. My bad. I'm so sorry. I hope I don't make you dizzy. And once I'm done creating my squiggly little bling belt, I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work on my other nail. And I'm also going to create a bling belt on this nail as well. And this is what my nail turned out looking like. It looks so freaking pretty. I love it. And I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds so that it can set. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bling out my encapsulated nails. But I'm going to do that off camera really quick because I'm not going to do anything fancy with them. I'm just going to do something really small like this. Really cute, huh? I love it. So pretty. And here is what my pinky nail is looking like. The design is very similar to the other nail, so nothing too crazy. And there you have it, my beautiful and gorgeous bougie friend. That is how I create my extra long press-on nails with IBD gel. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who's tried this out. IBD gel has been around for a really long time. So if you guys have done this and you guys have tried this out already and you guys have some tips and tricks, please let me know in the comment section down below. And now, the moment of truth, friend. Let's get these pretty babies on our hands and let's see what they look like on our fingers. So since this is my first time trying this out and creating extra long press-on nails, I only created one set for my right hand because I still want to keep my other nails on my left hand. I love them. I'm obsessed with them. I worked really hard on them. I don't want to remove them. So I'm going to work on my other hand for now, and I'm going to test the nails on my right hand. And I'm going to begin by taking a cuticle pusher, and I'm going to push back all of the dead skin from my nail, and I'm going to do so gently. I'm not going to push back hella hard because it could be very damaging to the nails if you push your skin all the way back front. You do not want swollen cuticle areas. It's going to look really ugly. And now that I have pushed back my cuticles, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this cuticle trimmer, cuticle cutter thing, and I'm going to cut off the excess little pieces of dead skin that my cuticle pusher pushed back. And this is completely optional. You guys don't have to do so. And if you guys do this, please do so at your own risk. This is just something that I like to do. And now I'm going to grab a file and I'm going to buff the tops of my nails like so. And I know it looks like I'm doing it hella rough because it's sped up, but it's not. I'm doing so gently. I just want to add a little bit of texture to the surface of my nail. And once I am done buffing the tops of my nails, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean my nails with some isopropyl alcohol. This is going to dehydrate my nail and it's going to get rid of any excess oils, and this helps my nails stay on, my press-on nails stay on forever, because I am a nail biter, so you know these press-on nails have to hold on for dear life. And this is my favorite glue, friend. I definitely recommend it. This is the Nick One Nail Bond. I hope that's how you pronounce it. You guys already know that I be pronouncing things hella weird. A long time ago, I pronounced Amy Lee. What the heck's wrong with me? Well, anyways, I'm going to apply glue all over the back of my nail like so. Make sure to get every single little corner, friend, but don't try to add hella glue because then it's going to gush out all over the place. And then I'm just going to slide my press-on nail onto my natural nail like so. And I'm going to hold it for like about 2 minutes. And then I'm going to let it go. And there you go, friend. Well, not 2 minutes. Maybe hold it for like about a minute. I'm being hella dramatic. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to paint the back of my nail. I'm going to slide it onto my finger. Hold it for like about maybe 40 seconds or so, or maybe a minute if you're paranoid like me. And then you let go. And then there you go, friend. Wow, these are looking really good so far. Wow, I am impressed. Yes, pats for Patrick. Look how good this one looks. Luxury, mama. Wow, I'm amazed. Good job, Val. And this is our set, friend. Yes, it looks hella good, right? Oh my god, friends! I think I just found my new thing. I think I just found my new nail thing. I'm going to do this all the time now because I get to create hella of them, put them in a little box and store them for later. I am so excited, friends! So give me some ideas down in the comment section down below of what you want to see on some extra long press-on nails next so that I could get inspired. And also let me know if you guys would wear these because these are amazing, friend. They look just like acrylic nails, polygel nails, extendo nails, what have you. And now let me show you how I remove them so you could store them for later. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is going to be my first time trying out this hack. I saw this on TikTok. This is hot water, dish soap, and a little bit of cuticle oil. And what you do is you mix that and then you let your nails sit in it for like about 15 minutes. What I used to do a long time ago was I would wait until my nails would be like about a week old, and after the shower, I would try to pop them off with a cuticle pusher. That's why I never show you guys how I took off my press-on nails, because I didn't know how. But then I saw this hack on TikTok, and you guys, I think this hack actually is going to work out for us. So after 15 minutes, it was actually really unsuccessful, but after 30 minutes, they actually started to melt right off. I think that's so freaking cool, friend. This hack actually worked out for me. And now I get to save my press-on nails and my fingers. So if you are somebody who usually just pops off press-on nails with a cuticle pusher, I definitely recommend this hack. It's warm water, dish soap, and cuticle oil, and you just let your nails sit in there for a really, really long time, and they should be able to pop off. Mind you, I just applied these nails, so the nail glue is going to be really, really strong. So if the nails are like about a week old, I'm pretty sure they would pop off in no time. So don't worry, I don't think you have to sit in like warm soapy water for like a hella long time. And that concludes today's tutorial, friend. And I hope you had a fun time hanging out with me today. And I hope that I've inspired you to create press-on nails at home. Don't be scared, boo-boo. Go for it. You could do it. I believe in you. Trust me. If I could do it, you could do it. Everything you need to start is linked in my description box. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section down below, friend. I'm hella nice and I'm here to help you. I just want you to have bougie nails too, boo-boo. So we could all run into each other when we go grocery shopping, and we could all stunt on everybody with our long-ass glittery nails and make the cashiers angry because we can't pull our credit cards out of the ATM machine and it stresses them out. Just kidding. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful and gorgeous bougie friend. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I will see you in the next one. And don't worry, last week I asked you guys what I should do with the pink polygel kit that I purchased from the Macart website. And I have all of your ideas. I ordered a lot of stuff and it's still on the way. So that's why I didn't create anything with that set for this week. That set will be for next week, and I'm really, really excited to show you what I got. Well, all right, bye, 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 bye. I love you, I love you, I love you. Mwah. Bye.